Hello, welcome to Solar Astrognan. A happy Dasara to everybody who are watching this Solar Astrognan. Thank you to all for your support to be as a subscriber in this channel. So today's topic is a very important topic. As a Dasara, I want to give out some important secrets about the chart reading and all. So usually, when we get a chart, we'll be confused. We'll be very much confused what to see and how to predict and all, which we need to give more emphasis and all. Will be somewhat every time we get a chart, we will have little bit of where to focus and how to focus and all. We'll be little bit confused about that one. So generally, in astrology, what will happen is there'll be so many factors. So how to give the result in toto? Usually, each and every astrologer get the dilemma situation here, what to predict and all. This is a major confusion which most of the astrologers, as an astrologer, we all face this problem. But there is a secret behind how to predict and all, because we have so many words how to see the Bhavabala, Digbala and Avasthas, and how to see the Dashas, Antardashas and what not. In so many things are there, will all popping up in our mind, and how to predict the chart. That is the main problem we face when we start taking the chart and seeing the horoscope. But here is a very valid secret which I can share you to everybody, to how to read a chart with where we can easily tell the problem and give a solution. Okay, so this is only from my experience which I am giving you, because this is not written in any of the book and all. So when we think deep into the mind, when we dive into the conscious, sometimes what we feel, this is the way we need to see the chart. So in the same way, I am giving out my own thought process which I follow, and I find it very much relevant to, and very much successful in predicting the chart also. So I'll come to the topic now, like how to predict the chart. So when we get a chart, what you need to do is just have a look on the chart. Total chart you need to look where the planet is sitting. So everything you have a glance of a chart, and you need to see all the planets, which houses the planets is sitting, from the lagna where it is sitting, and from the natural ascendant where it is sitting, and everything. For this, one thing you need to, when you see the chart, one thing you need to keep the mind is, see, we have 12 rasis, 9 planets and 27 nakshatras. So 27 nakshatras are throughout the constellations. The constellations are present over all the chart. But the planet will be sitting in some or other constellations, some or other nakshatras, and all the planets will not be spread out throughout the chart. There will be some empty houses also. In each and every horoscope, you can see some or other empty houses lying. So generally, taking the basic ideology, not to go into very deep analysis and all, just have a look where the planets are sitting. See, empty houses are always there, but see the planets where they are sitting and where they are focusing. I mean to say, where they are focusing, where is the drishti of the planet. Okay, that's where the problem lies. To take it to the simple, how I mean to say is, say suppose all the planets are spread in, say suppose in 5 areas. Example, in all the total 9 planets are spreading in the 9 in the total 12 zodiac signs, only 9 places are filled with the planets, or only 5 places are filled with the planets, and rest all are left in the empty place. So what I mean to say is, see, planet are sitting in 5 places, so planet is insisting you to see that place, because the planet generally what will happen is, we think that the all should be given importance, especially when we see the chart, no, we get too confused, like what all these empty spaces will indicate. So how to predict that area? But the major which I see is, wherever the planets are sitting, something they want from that area, and wherever the planet is having the aspect, something they want from that area also. This is the major which I see the chart from my ideology. See, because when the planet is sitting, that area, something karma is pending for you. Forget about which planet is giving what kind of karma, but know that some kind of karma is relevant to that kind of karma, relevant to that area only. Say suppose in the 12th house most of the planets are located, example. So something relevant to the 12th house you need to do more, that is expenditure part, something relevant to the 12th house significance, you need to give it more there, because that is a general expenditure place. So like that you need to see to all the areas where the planets are situated. Obviously when it is the 12th house, Lord will obviously see the 6th house. So what he is asking you from the he is aspecting the 12th house. So what he is doing is, something debt you need to pay back. Okay, so his drishti is aspect is seeing on the 6th place, so you need to pay your debts in this janma. So what kind of debts you need to pay, that the planet significance is always there. So if the moon is there, something relevant to the food. If sun is there, something relevant to the governments or something relevant to the parent. And sun and moon, something relevant to the parent only, you need to give it back to them. And if Saturn is there, something related to the profession, you need to give us something karma related to your profession, or whatever the ascendant, from your ascendant, which house is the Lord is going and sitting in the 12th house, that you need to pay back. So like that, stay focused on the planets where it is sitting and where it is aspecting. Okay, aspecting what it derives from, what we can derive from the aspect is, see, planet is sitting in the 12th house and aspecting the 6th house. So what it is saying is, because of this aspect is what, when you see that person, see, when you go to the market, simple example I am telling you, when you go to the market, what you see, what is your requirement, you see, when you go to the supermarket, you see your requirements, and you will be search of an item which you require. So suppose you need some, you are going to buy some kind of product in the supermarket, but you will be searching for that product only. So in the same way, the planet also will be seeing where the requirement is there. So the 12th house planet will be seeing completely 100% aspect will be on the 6th only. So something relevant to the service part, Roga Runa Shatru, that is the debts, what all the debts is there, what all the service you need to do. So what are the expenditures relevant to the 6th you need to pay back. That is what it is expecting from you. Okay, so like this you need to understand in each and every area. Say suppose the planet is sitting in the 4th house, it is aspecting the 10th house. So what it is the aspect in 10th is that the aspect is desiring, it is desiring to have something towards your profession. Okay, there will be some kinds mutual aspect will be there, like is in 10th also the planet will be there, and in the same time the 4th also the planet will be there. In this mutual aspect, what you need to understand is, whichever the planet is aspecting from you, that area, that planet needs a concentration there, and the similar way you need to balance the both. It's like a balance, it's it's like a balance between both. You need to balance this both. When the two planets are locating opposite to each other, it is asking you to balance the both. That you need to understand. So whenever you focus on this area, this will give a problem. Whenever you give this, when you give the focus to the other area, and the opposite will give problem. So equal balance should be there when in the professional place and the house place also, because the fourth indicates the house, the family, whatever the fourth place are indicating, that focus area should always be there. Okay, planet aspect and planet where it is situated, that is the main focus area which you need to do. So the empty spaces, what you need to consider from the empty places, because these are the areas where there is a gap, because where in the past life also we have not given a focus spot on that areas. So planet, because when you give focus on the particular area only, you will do that kind of karma only. But these are the empty houses, shows these are the areas which you have not focused upon in the last janma. So there is a chance that you can focus on that areas. If you can focus on that area also, it will be good. But everywhere the balance is required, because overall each and every zodiac sign is 30 degrees, as you all know. So every house is equally divided into 30. Equally 30 degrees is a fixed ratio which we find in each and every Rasi. So means like each house has a share of 30% in the total zodiac sign. Whichever we are focusing more, the opposite sign will create a problem. Simple concept is, whenever you focus on, when you put a pressure on particular side, like if you take a balance, when you put more weight on other side, one side, automatically this will always go up. Like this pressure will be more and this pressure will be up. Okay, like this, like a balance only, we need to correlate our problems also. So we need to keep a equilibrium position everywhere. So either you should not give more focus on your profession, either you should because when you give lot of focus on your profession, lot of this thing to your that profession area, automatically the fourth will give a problem to you. So that is where you need to keep a balance in every area, because these are every house is opposite houses indirectly getting affected. Okay, so that you need to understand in the astrology mainly. So every house is dependent upon the other house. Every house will not operate individually. Every house is dependent to the other in some or other way. So that the balance, you need to take it in the opposite. That is a better way to understand. The opposite always have an effect. Simply to understand is, the rishis, what they told is, every planet will aspect the 7th house. They directly or indirectly means the same, that when you do an action in one particular house, the opposite house is always give an effect of that the whatever the effort you are putting there, the opposite will feel that effect, or whatever the bad you are doing there, that will also feel an effect, and that will also give a result. Okay, so this concept you need to understand when you see the chart. So after that, after seeing this part of a portion in the horoscope, so you will have an idea. So as I said you in the first, in the 5 zodiac sign, it is 5 it is located. In the 5 rasis, the 5 zodiac signs, each and every planet is located. So the 5 areas and the aspect, totally 10 areas it is focusing, because 5 areas the opposite sign always be focused. So 10 areas the focus lies. If at all each and every house is spread with the planet also, if at all the 9 planets also will focus in 9 different areas also, The opposite will, we need to balance all the area. Overall you need to balance everything. That is a concept in astrology also, like ati sarvatra varjayet. That is, anything doing in excess will always create a problem. Ati sarvatra varjayet. So anything excess, eating excess or doing lot of exercise also, that also give a problem. Even though exercise is good for health, if you are doing it in an extreme way, that will also create a problem. Even eating is a regular activity which we do, eating excess also will give a problem. Doing a profession is our regular karma, whichever the karma we need to do, that is a duty for us. So even concentrating excess on the profession also, it will create a problem in the opposite direction. That is the fourth house. Like that, any excess will create a problem in opposite area. So keep that in mind when you focus. So what we need to do is, when the client comes to us, when you are seeing a chart also, if at all the more planets are situated in one Rasi, means that person is focusing more on that area rather than giving importance to the opposite direction. Tell him to balance that area, so that that house also, whichever the more planets area is there, that also will get satisfied, and the opposite house also will get satisfied. Okay, so this is how you need to see the chart. I hope, I think you got my point. This is the how you need to see the chart. I am practicing in the same way. It has giving a good no, we will not get confused more when we are predicting a chart. Okay, so to continue to the second portion also, I will try to if you ask me any other particular doubt also, I can clarify what all the doubts are there for you. But this is the overall thing which I mean to say, how to see the chart, where is the problematic area. So what will happen is, because we have lot many like we have Karma Vibhaga Samhita, the planetary, each and every constellation stories also we are having. So keeping all this in mind, what will happen is, what to see in our horoscope, what is the problem which you are facing, and what will the future. See, whatever the problem you are facing, that you are facing right now also, that you are able to know that what you are facing. So what will be the consequences in the further, that is always seen. See, that's what the opposite is, the problem you are facing always. So what you are, see, say suppose this is one more idea which I can give you is, say suppose suppose you are doing a job. So what will happen, you are activating, when you are doing a job, you are activating your 10th place. Automatically the 10th place is getting activated. So what will happen is, the 7th house, because after doing a profession you need to go to the again 4th house only, because again you need to, after finishing the profession, you need to go to the 4th house. So what you will do is, when you are doing a profession, automatically when you have started from home only, your destiny is to go to the job only, like you need to go to the office only. So that is from 4th you are going to the 10th. Okay, so before going to the office, what you will do at home, you will fresh up and you will do, and you will ask what is the requirement at your home. So this is how you balance the 4th house and 10th house. मेरे को कुछ लेके आना क्या ऑफिस से, मैं आते वक्त कुछ भी लेके आना क्या, घर पे कुछ ज़रूरी चीज़ है तो, सो वॉट एवर द रिक्वायरमेंट इज़ देयर एट योर होम, यू आस्क वाइल गोइंग टू द ऑफिस ओनली, एंड टेल देम ठीक है मैं जा रहा हूँ, आप उसका रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी, आप टाइम पे खा लो. सो टेल देम टू ईट इन अ टाइम और ईट ऑन द टाइम, and tell them to take care of yourself, so that I'll come by 10 o'clock or whatever the time you are coming back. You can share that time and ask them what you require when I'm coming back to the home. This is how you balance the 4th house and 10th house. Okay, so in the same way, when you see the most important thing is luck factor. Luck factor, when you see the 9th house, how to improvise the luck also. This is a small concept. I can again give you a small shortcut to that. So ninth house opposite is what? When you see the ninth house, automatically the third will be the opposite house. Ninth house, the third will always be the opposite. So what will happen is, because ninth and third are I can say it is interrelated, because this is a libra like operating, like it's a balance where you need to maintain. So ninth is what? Ninth is your boss or your guru and whatever it is there. So when you take up the responsibilities of these people, like taking the responsibility of father, because third is what? Taking up the responsibility. So when you take the responsibilities of these people, automatically your luck also will improve. So third is what? Say siblings and all, when you take the balance, when you take the responsibilities of these people, automatically the ninth also will improve. So third is what? Your neighborhood. Third is what? Your whatever the responsibilities you need to do, automatically luck also will improve. When you are skipping out of your responsibility, the ninth will always destroy, because the opposite is getting damaged. When you are skipping off with the responsibility, whatever the responsibility you have to do, that you are skipping off, so ninth is automatically will get damaged. So this is how you need to maintain a balance between each and everything. Say suppose the second house and seventh house. If you take the second house and seventh house, so second and eighth house are interdependent. Like we need to maintain a balance between these two. So eighth house is our marmasthana. Second house is our speech and our family. So whenever the eighth house is not only the marmasthana, whatever the repairs, कुछ भी घर में कुछ रिपेयर्स हो रहा है, पूरा एथ हाउस में दिखता है. सो वॉट एवर द डिफेक्ट इज देयर एट योर हाउस ऑल्सो, दैट इज शोन इन द एथ हाउस ओनली. सो when you properly maintain, कुछ भी like anything is getting spoiled at your home, anything, it may be anything getting spoiled at your home, automatically your second house will get damaged. So you need to correct this area to overcome the problem from the second house. Second house is income. Okay. So when these all you will try to rectify this house, automatically that house will get rectified. And the normal doubt will come. Whenever I am not having the money, how can I rectify this problem? So what you need to do for this? The remedy is lies in the second place only. So try to speak to people who can help you out. Try to communicate with those people. Okay, that is the remedy also. The second only is a remedy for that. Though try to communicate well to all the people, convey the problem, whatever the problem you are facing, convey it to your elders, convey to your friends, and convey whatever the problem you are facing. Try to convey your problem to everybody, because second house is speech, second house is family. So have a cordial relationship with everybody in your family, because second is your own family. Okay, so you need to have a cordial relationship with each and everybody in the family. At the same time, you need to speak in a sweeter way, like you need to speak very politely, and you need to speak very carefully when you are speaking. Don't use abusive language anywhere, so that the eighth house will get balanced. Okay, so this is how you need to balance. At the same way, second house is speech, and whatever the chant mantras relevant, because chanting also, second house you're doing with the mouth exercise. This is the chanting you do from your mouth and mind also. So like that you need to chant whichever chant the mantras which is opposite to that. Say suppose you are a Libra, so opposite to that is the Scorpio. So Mars will take care of your problems. So you need to chant the Mars mantra to overcome the problem of the second. Okay. So because the opposite house you need to balance there. So that balance you need to do it in the mantra wise or whatever the way you can do. So that automatically this will get balanced. Even though if after doing also, if you are not able to find the solution, that is a different area where we need to focus on where it is aspect and all. If the planet is there, the aspect also should be taken into consideration. Okay, that actions also you need to perform. So it's very simple, like see the planet, see the aspect, or the opposite you need to always balance, so that this will get better. Okay, so that is the simple strategy which you can follow while seeing the chart. And try to implement this, whatever I said, try to implement it. You will have a better chart reading process also. It will be very easy for you. Okay, and because I am very slow in communicating, because I want to give a detail, that's the reason, because thought process is running in the mind, I need to project it. So that's the reason I have gone very slow. If you want to hear it very fast, just go to the speed, playback speed, and increase the speed so that you can hear it very fastly. Okay, thank you. Stay tuned to the channel, and I'm going to give the DNA concepts as I said you in my previous video. Try to be connected to the channel. Of course, because I will not have a mood to do lot of videos, but nowadays I am trying to put the more videos also. I am trying to do that because of my interest and all, because of my own work and all, I will not be getting time to do the videos and all. Okay, thank you. Stay tuned to the channel. So mainly, happy Dasara to you all, and enjoy the Dasara very well. Let the prosperity be at your house and your manas also, that is your mind and your atma, and everywhere the prosperity lies. Be peaceful and enjoy your Dasara. And whatever I told in this video, try to implement that. It is very beautifully, it will work, and work on that. You will definitely give very good result. You can predict the chart very well, and you can solve your problems very easily. Thank you.